what do we?
Just on this.
Well, what are we?
You could do
recording?
like voice memos.
What are we recording?
Just our voices.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might just
Okay.
be doing some random memes in here, you know.
Okay. So it's
What
like
is
about
this?
nighttime.
Oh God,
and-
nope. This is all the.
And
that's
we
just the quiz,
are
remember?
in. I forgot your name again. Mirror's Bar.
Mirror.
Mirror's Bar.
Do you remember all the quizzes?
Like mirror,
Oh yeah,
but
I do. That was weird.
Yeah.
Okay, and Beth is drunk, and
Damn Beth.
She's slurring.
Yeah,
I'm
so
Beth.
she's speaking to Mare. So, what do you say? What do you guys talk about? No, you guys have been there for like a while, like a whole day.
I'm talking
So
about
that's
memes.
why Edward did what he did.
Shoot, Edward is crazy.
Edward's crazy. I swear to God.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so all of a sudden, like, a child walks into the bar with a large hat on. What do you think?
There is a new customer.
no big hats in my bar.
Wow.
I don't know.
The kid shrugs and takes off his hat. It turns out the kid has really long, dark black hair, and they're a half elf.
I'm gonna kill him. Oh boy, that was really loud.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you
Remind
do?
Where we are.
What do you do?
Oh God, I attack.
Okay, can you roll?
Turn around and glare.
Can you roll?
I'm drunk.
Hang on. I gotta find the.
There's a
Um,
person. Be silent, child.
Nobody could.
Okay, so she's drunk. Roll a d20.
All right. D20. She had an 8.
An 8. Oh my gosh.
She throws.
So you lunge at me,
throws a beer.
and throw your weapon, but it completely misses me. And you're just like, gosh, dang it.
Gosh dang it.
I'm just sitting there like, well, this happens every day.
The kid yells, why the heck did you throw your weapon at me?
'Cause I don't like elves.
Slurring himself.
Why?
I don't like elves. 'Cause they kill people.
Can I be in the back? Like in the back?
Yeah, you're like in the back of the bar.
I'm in a back corner, like feet kicked on the table with a big mug, just watching this. Like, what is going on?
What are you
Just over
thinking
here,
at
like,
this
every
time?
day.
Well, I'm seeing this drunk out. I'm seeing this drunk throw a weapon at a child. I'm just thinking, well, elves.
Elves.
Don't give elves whiskey.
So what do you like? Do you want to try and do something?
I feel like I get in the way. Like,
Okay.
hey,
like trying to
I
stop
said not in here.
So like use
Okay.
You
persuasion.
didn't even say
Um,
you're not in here the first time. Not
Okay,
again.
so can you roll for persuasion?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm still in the back
Of
corner.
her.
All right.
Roll persuasion for her. It would be. I'm gonna do like charisma. It'd be like
That would be persuasion.
a d12.
That would be you'd be persuading.
Yeah.
So D12.
Yeah, d12.
4.
4. Oh my gosh.
God, you are not convincing.
Okay, so she like turns back and what do you say?
I don't care.
And then you
Alright.
continue to like confront me.
So now I'm just gonna set my mug down, stand up, go over to them, and pick them up both by the back of their shirts.
Okay. Do we have to roll for this?
That'd be a strength check.
Yeah, and your strength is high, so that'd be a 20.
13.
13. It works. You like lift both of us up. You're,
Calm down, both of you.
Yeah. And then both of us just like look up at your face, just like,
You're looking next to me because I got you up here.
yeah. We're looking at your face. I'm like,
It's one of those
okay.
Pokemon.
What do you think?
I say put me down.
So you're like screaming. So you're like screaming, put me down, put me down.
Sound like a
I'm just
dying goat.
Put me down.
You sound like an old hillbilly.
I said put me down, golf rabbit.
Get me down.
Oh, never don't forever. I said you gotta put me down.
Okay, so what do?
Well, you weren't struggling, so I just drop you.
Okay, so I plop on the ground, and I'm just like,
Keep in mind,
Thank
you
you.
drop like 10 feet. You're just.
okay, can you roll and see if I land on my
keep
feet?
in mind, I am like ducking under your rafters in your bar. I'm like, God dang it, just like every one step, I'm like ducking
Okay,
my
let's
head.
say that the ceiling is like 9 feet tall, so you're like bending over.
I'm like,
Okay, so can you roll for
what
for
roll?
seeing
What dice?
Under your feet.
Was that
like how
a
hard I
D10, would you
drop?
say?
So I'd say dexterity, so that would be, yeah, that would work.
a D10 since I'm 10 feet. So how far are you?
Yeah.
You took an 8.
Okay, so
You land straight on your
hit.
back.
No. I'm just gonna say that I land on my butt and be like,
That would knock the air out of you.
thank you.
You're like gasping.
struggling
You're
for
ga-
air.
You're gasping for air.
Thank you.
Cursed marriage. Jesus.
I'm just back here like, you
Oh,
handle
gosh.
it, you got it. You're good.
Because I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure you don't want to attempt to piss off a 10-foot
I'm like,
Goliath who's
nope, you
had a
got
few
this.
drinks but
Okay,
not
what do you
drunk.
do?
Might be my friend, but I'm doing
Ah,
about you now.
What do you do with her?
Can I use persuasion skills to try and see if he'll put
You
me down?
can persuade, but you
I'll
have to go up
persuade.
against my persuasion.
Yeah.
So you both roll.
Yeah. So
persuasion.
what's her persuasion compared to mine?
Let's see here.
Keep in mind she's drunk.
We didn't put hers down. What's your charisma? Well, your charisma is pretty high, so I'd say high then.
High charisma.
My
So we
charisma's
both-
my charisma's low, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I better roll good.
Yeah.
So what
you
are we
roll,
rolling?
You roll a 10, she rolls a 20.
All right, 20. She gets an 11,
Okay, 11.
and I got a 10. I got a highest.
So you put me down.
Well, technically, like she only got like half, and I got the
Yeah,
top.
so you
So technically,
so you just keep her. or
I
something.
keep her there.
You keep her up, like kind of threatening
So
her.
now
Actually,
I
that.
slap the drunkenness out of her.
Okay, do we
So,
do strength?
I
How
would
hard?
say I'd say a dexterity actually. for that.
Dexterity. How hard do you hit her?
Well, the higher the number, I'm guessing the harder I hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Roll the dice.
what am I rolling?
This
Strength.
is
What's my dexterity?
the dexterity.
We're going off my dexterity for this hit.
Dexterity medium.
Medium, so it's a
D12.
A D12. I got a 3. So I just
Both.
I poke her forehead.
And then I get
Move
angry.
Her face.
I poke her. I'm just like,
And then she she screams in anger.
Tries to
keep in
attack.
mind, you're just back in the bar, just watching this happen, just like.
Do you wanna take action? I'm just on the floor, still trying to get my breath.
Can I like
I can
attack
help
him?
you up.
Help me
I'll
up.
help
You're not
her
gonna
up.
offer me a beer? Come on. I'm keeping track, making sure your freaking friend
Hey,
here
she
doesn't
has
kill
to.
anyone.
She has to take care of the injured child first.
And then
Can I
I'll offer
just attack?
him
Can I just
Okay.
try and
best
attack
bottle
him
of
and just fail?
Do you take it?
What?
Her whiskey.
Well, she has to help you up first. In the
Well, yeah,
meantime-
I'm
In the
up.
meantime,
I'm
I'm
on a
still
chair
dealing with
now.
Emma.
I'm on a chair now. Okay, so she helps me up onto a chair, and then she goes up and asks you, do you want my best whiskey? What do
Do
you
you
say?
want
Scotch
help
on
with
the rocks.
this?
Make it a mug, scotch on the rocks, and I drop her.
Okay.
Okay,
Now
now
we
what
gotta
do you
see
do?
if she lands on her feet. And if she
Yeah.
looks like you might want to like -2 since she's drunk.
Yeah, -2 since
Minus
I'm
two.
drunk.
So
what did we use it
So
for?
we rolled a D10 for you when I dropped you. So we're gonna roll a D10 and -2 of what you get.
Yeah.
You got a 3. So -2.
She lands
on my head.
Nat fail.
She lands on the top half of her back. Her head flings back,
just roll.
giving her a reeling headache. She rolls back.
Does that
and
knock the
runs-
drunkenness out of her?
And then
She hits the bar.
She's gonna have a hell of a hangover.
Yeah, she will.
God.
Why?
Actually, I don't think that she ever has a hangover.
Because she's
Well, she
just
will now.
always drunk.
Yeah.
She's like, wait, what is this feeling I have?
It's like, oh gosh, it hurts.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so you're like, you have like a really bad headache.
Oh boy.
I just
Because
look.
you're
I
like-
just
you
I just
just-
watch her body flail when she hits the ground, just like.
and then you take Riley's.
I just go back to my seat and I wait for my scotch on the rocks.
Yeah. Okay, so she makes your scotch on the rocks, and
And you are like on the table, and she's like, "Do you want anything?" She asked Katrina.
You're 13, so you get a soda.
yeah, I was like, can I have a soda?
Soda, lemonade, or water. Make it a double.
A soda on the rock.
Stop it.
Soda with ice, please.
Soda with a lot of ice.
So then she gives me the soda. I like set it on my head. It's just like.
And I have a long straw and just.
It's like one of those hat drinks.
Like a really tiny glass with like a really long straw, and I can just imagine that being like.
So I go back. I'm back in my seat now, and I have this big scotch in the rocks, and then
Yeah.
I feel a disturbance in the aura.
Okay. What's gonna happen? I don't know. I
I'm thinking Sienna and Lily should come in.
Well, no, they're not here, so we can't have them come
Say
here.
they're in a motel across the road.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say that
Well,
they're in like a
are
different
we in like a
village.
small town? Or
Yeah, we're in
Yeah.
like a village.
Okay, well I feel a disturbance in the aura, so I need to make a perception check,
Okay.
and then whatever you can think of for whatever I roll. So what am I rolling here?
Perception check?
Perception.
So that'd be
I think that would be like wisdom, wouldn't it?
perception. I would say is either wisdom or constitution.
Well, those are both medium, so a D12.
D12. I got a 3.
Oh,
Oh boy.
gosh.
You don't see anything. You're like, okay, there was nothing.
You thought that you think of something, and then you look over into the corner of the room, and all you see is a cockroach, and you're just
I'm in
like,
the corner of the room.
in a different corner.
Damn you, cockroach!
Cockroach. And you're just like,
Got scared by a freaking Madagascar cockroach.
you're just like, ugh.
Be gone, Satan!
I made a mistake.
I did.
It was nothing. And so you go back to drinking your thing.
I go back
Just
to
the
drinking
back
my
one.
whiskey.
Yeah. Okay, so I finished my drink, and what are you doing? Are you
I'm just
still
on the floor.
Are you still reeling from
You're
your
like
headache?
passed out.
I was
She's
passed
she's
out.
just out.
Okay, so I finished up my drink, and I'm just like, is she okay?
I yell from the back of the room. No, she's not.
I
If she hasn't
walk up
moved in
to
5
her,
minutes,
pick
she's
her
most
up,
likely
and bring
dead.
her home.
You
Should
just
I
come pick me
try
up.
and
Yeah,
do
I
something.
pick you up and
You
bring
pick
her
her up?
home.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just bring her to the
Just
the
pick her
hut.
up and
Just
bring
pick
her
her up
into
and
the
just
back
not
of
bring
the
her
bar.
upstairs. Like I'm upstairs.
Bring her to the back of the bar.
Well, you try and pick her up. I was like, no, I'll help you, and I just by the foot.
By the foot. By the foot.
I just grab her by the foot and just on my shoulder.
Yep.
So how about you put her in like the back of the bar?
I'm
In,
basically
like, a
I'm
chair
basically
or
the
a
bouncer
At
of
this
the
point,
bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm basically the bouncer.
Okay.
There should be like someone else in this bar. It's just like, what is going on?
Well, it's
Well, no, it's
like happy hour's over, so it's just like the leftovers of happy hour.
Yeah.
Like the really
Or no,
drunk.
it's before happy hour.
I mean, if she's already
So, like-
drunk, I would say it's after.
No,
No,
I'm
she
just always
drinks
drunk.
all day. She's
Okay.
always
just
You're
drunk.
just
drunk.
you're just female Bo Racho.
Yeah. I'm
She's
just
pretty
always
well
drunk.
always drunk, and when she isn't drunk, she's really mad. Because of her hangover
And,
or
like,
whatnot.
I should just carry like
hangover is
several
insane.
gallons of whiskey on my back. Like it's like a freaking pacifier. Just shut up. Bed, bath, and beyond.
Okay.
So alright, so we bring
yeah.
her upstairs.
Yeah, so she's like sitting down. And so what do we do now?
Well, I go back and I grab my mug and I make my way to the front door.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
there's
so
space
what do you
for
say?
I'm just
Or, like he's leaving.
I'm leaving.
ya.
I got my drink and I'm going.
Just
see
like,
you later then. Bye.
can I have a place to stay? Please. I'm like, I just like straight up and beg you.
I have an
Please.
extra cot in my caravan.
Seriously? It's not like I need you or anything.
Give me a thunder about it. Okay.
So can I please stay?
Well, you gotta roll well, I gotta roll
Persuasion.
a persuasion.
Yeah.
See if you listen to me.
Yeah.
So what's my persuasion would be my constitution, which is a medium.
Yeah, so
D12.
D12.
3.
Oh gosh.
Oh, boy.
So I'm just like, no.
So it's like I'm like it's like a pedophile. Like, want to come back to my caravan?
Just like, nah, nah, shoot. I'm not gonna listen to you one bit. I don't trust you, big people.
You went from
So, like, I
you
like
went from a
flail.
Midwestern to an Englishman like that. Nah, I ain't gonna go with you tall men. I'm going to stay right here in this bar and have myself a nice soda on the rocks.
Yeah, I'm just like flailing my head at you angrily.
And I'm like
What?
you're basically to my you're like what? You're a
I'm
half
5.
elf, right?
I'm a half elf. I'm
so
a
you're like
13-year-old
you're like to
half
my
elf.
thigh. You're
Yeah,
like
I'm
to
a
my
13-year-old
thigh. I'm just looking
half
down
elf.
like okay.
You're the one who rolled a 3 in perception, persuasive.
So I just leave and I sit out on the front porch of the bar.
All right.
Now, okay, is there like a roof above the porch?
Yes.
Yes.
And is it raining?
No.
No, it's a pretty clear night. It's a little cloudy.
Okay, because certain weather like messes with my aura.
Okay. You know, it's just kind of cloudy.
Can
A
I,
little
like-
bit, a lot of moisture in the air, but aside from that, nothing
So
much.
my aura is clear.
Oh wow, nice wild bus. Okay.
All right, so I'm sitting on the front porch.
Yeah. Okay, so then I turn to, what time is it? So then I turn to you, and I ask you, can I stay in your bar tonight?
Sure.
Is that like a roll persuasion too, or no?
Well,
Yeah, it would
since
be.
are you a good friend of?
No.
We're all strangers.
Except for her.
I'd say then you would have to roll. I'd say yeah.
Yeah, let's roll. Should we move?
Yeah.
That's Kemper Cares. Yeah, they're kind of loud.
Well, no, I just mean because we're gonna be yelling and laughing. A lot of weird things.
That's true. Roll the
Round.
persuasion.
Okay, roll.
12. Who's that?
No clue.
That was me when I was a child.
Okay, so what is the persuasion again? Constitution?
Persuasion would be Constitution.
I have a high, so that'd be a D20.
18.
Oh heck yeah!
So you're just like,
It's like sure, why not?
sure, get in here.
That's okay.
This man working outside my house right now. What are you kids doing? I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. So we stay for the night.
I wake up in the morning and
Yeah.
like, I want to kill all elves.
So I'm passed on
No,
the
you're
front
no
porch.
longer slurring.
Okay.
So I'm passed on the front porch, just like
You're just like, ugh, I need Mandra.
I need Mendrel.
So like she's up already. She's like keeping the bar. There's like very few people here.
Just the morning drinkers and the ones who have problems.
Yeah, those people.
And I'm just on the front porch, just napping.
I'm just in the back and I'm like,
I'm
yeah,
literally
up,
sitting like this on the front porch, just.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, my feet are touching the road.
Yeah.
Someone
so,
rolls
like,
over your feet.
No, like there's like all the carriages are like going underneath your legs.
See, I'm like they're propped up on like a lamp post.
Yeah.
Just like I'm a bridge now. I'm a bridge for squirrels.
Yeah. Okay. So you wake up. So what are you saying again?
I have a hangover.
What do you say?
How can this
No.
be?
No, duh.
How can this be?
I did
You've never
not
had
think
a
you were
hangover.
drunk.
You've never had a hangover in your life. Well, that tall man must have dropped you right, so you had a hangover now.
Can I get some more alcohol now?
I just bang on the wall from the other side because I hear
Or
it.
wait, no, we should roll for persuasion for the
True.
for the more alcohol.
And what's her persuasion?
Let's see here. It's Constitution again. I got a stupid page. Oh gosh, we don't have your Constitution. I'm just gonna go with a medium.
Okay.
She got a 12.
Sure, go on ahead. I
You're
don't
just like
No,
care.
you're like still groggy
No,
from the
you
morning.
You have a $2
You're just-
billion
you just-
dollar tab.
you
Whatever.
just line up like 6 shots and just do. There you go.
Yeah, so like you're still tired. You actually have
Like you're so tired, you just don't care.
So
So
you're like-
you're just like,
You like give her like this one big glass of booze. And so you just like sip on that for a bit.
Take that.
Yeah, and so I come down. It's just like my hair is a mess. My hair is all tangled like around my ears and stuff. I am a beautiful.
Are you gonna come in?
Beautiful baby boy.
I just look fag off. So you come down, I
Yeah.
barrel through the door. Hey, Mayor.
Like, hey,
That's
Mayor,
Hey, Mayor.
give me a glass of milk.
No, I was gonna tell her that there's something going on outside. Y'all need to see.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Mayor. Y'all need to see this.
So then we all look over at her, and then we all look outside from the door, and
You realize I'm a guy.
yeah.
Why did you call me a her? Probably because I cross-dress.
Probably.
Oh my gosh, I can't
Yeah,
imagine
I'm the
that.
first.
A giant man.
A 10-foot guy.
A giant old
in a
man.
dress.
In a
That was the
dress.
start of our chat.
It's more like a skirt, like a tight skirt.
Yeah.
That way I can actually be maneuverable.
That is interesting. I found the beginning of our chat.
Where'd you get that negligee?
This.
Lol. Yeah. Okay. So we look outside, and there's let's see here.
Actually, all three of you should make perception checks.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
Okay.
So I know what's going on, but you guys don't.
Perception.
So you
Okay.
guys need to take perception checks to see.
Okay. Yeah.
Perception would be intelligence.
Intelligence. My intelligence is medium, so that'd be a 12.
1. I can't see past your dress.
No, like my eyes are like covered, or like
They're like almost
really,
sealed shut of
No, they're
tiredness. They're just.
They're like watery, really watery, and then his like skirt is like in the way. So I'm just like, what the frick am I looking at? So I just see like a bunch of feet. So I just think it's really tiny people
There's
running
a bunch
around.
of fairies.
Oh my gosh, fairies!
All right, who's the next perception check?
Me.
Her.
What's her perception and what's her intelligence?
We don't have your intelligence. What's your intelligence?
We did high, didn't we? I think we did high.
Yay.
For a drunken having high intelligence.
-4 because I have a hangover and I'm drunk.
All right.
So I'm just gonna.
1. -4. I can't see anything.
No.
Her eyes are blurred from the drunkenness.
No, her cop, like one of the other people's cops comes and flings onto her head. And she's just like,
Get
"The
your-
frick?"
I can't see.
I can't see.
Your turn for perception.
Oh,
Y'all
boy.
just can't see anything.
It better be higher than that.
1, 1. And now we gotta see
Wait,
what
no,
you
hers is -3.
-3. Actually, it'd be -4 because you're so 0. Oh yeah, -3.
Mm-hmm.
1, -3. And now your turn. So what's her intelligence?
Let's see here. She's high. So that's a 20.
18.
Oh gosh.
Who sees what I see?
Yeah. So she sees like
As clear as day.
What is it gonna be? Like a caravan?
Caravan of hooded figures.
Yeah, a caravan of hooded figures with swords running through town, and everybody's just crowding around, being like, "What the frick is going on? Like, is there like a parade going on? Is the king coming?"
These hooded people are about to kill everyone.
Like that's what you think, and then, like just me and Emma. Emma can't see, so I'm just like, and I'm like half asleep, so I'm just like, "What's going on? Somebody please tell me."
And she just slurs like, hush, hush.
Okay, please somebody make more intelligent manner of speech than this lady right over here.
Please be more intelligent than
So
me.
now after that, I come in and bar the door.
Yeah, so you like
I
push all
barricade
of
the
us.
door.
You
I-
push all of us back.
No, I just no, cause like say the tables are like just like those maybe like picnic tables. I just grab one with each hand, and just poof, poof.
Yeah, so you like come inside, push all of us back, come inside, squeeze inside, and then bar the doors up with tables and sit against it.
Hand me a whiskey while you're all over here.
What do you persuasion?
I roll a 12, right?
I think so. Just go with it.
1.
She's like, no,
Hand me a whiskey.
no, it's
Not
too
yet.
early in the morning
Too early.
for you.
I don't see it.
Says the girl who got 6 shots of vodka at 7 a.m.
I
Oh,
don't
God.
serve before noon. Except for her.
Cause she's my best friend, and all the other drunkards in
She
here.
bribed me.
She bribed me.
No, she can't be bribed because she has like a debt.
She has a tab.
I have a
Yeah.
huge
Say
tab.
that.
Yeah, she's a tab.
And now I feel a bigger disturbance in my aura coming from outside
Yeah.
the door.
Okay. So what do we roll?
My aura was my that was my intelligence, I think.
You
Or
have a
wisdom.
really-
Where's my wisdom?
Okay, I was gonna say if it's your intelligence, you have a really
Here's my
low
wisdom. Here's my
intelligence.
wisdom. My wisdom's medium.
So 12.
I got an 8.
Oh gosh. Okay. So I'd say that that's above half. So then, So you realize that a group of those hooded men are
Who says they're men?
the size.
I said they were figures. I didn't say they were men. They could be women.
I know. Okay, so
They
you.
could be Amazonian women.
Okay, so there are people. So there are hooded figures behind you, behind the door, and so you just sit tight, hoping that none of them are strong enough to push you over.
Keep in
Well, I
mind,
would hope
I'm a 10-foot
so.
giant that's, probably 900 pounds?
I would hope no one
Good
would
luck.
be able to.
Unless somebody's got telekinesis up in this.
Yeah. So how should we roll for this?
For me, it'd be a strength check.
Okay, but it's for the other people.
They would have a strength check.
Okay. Let's
And-
say
well,
that
how
they.
many figures are there?
There's like 4.
Let's say they're... Well, we don't know what they are, so we're just going to roll anyway for each of them.
Mm-hmm.
So we're
We
going to say
can roll-
the NPCs have a neutral, so a medium.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to roll 4 times.
All right.
We have 1, 10, 4, and 7.
Not a
1, 10, 4, and 7.
So what would be the medium? What would be the middle of all that?
If it's like a D12.
If it's a D12, one rolled a 1, next was a 10, there was a 4, and there was a 7. That's what all 4 NPCs rolled.
Tell me all the
So
numbers
find
again.
the middle of that. So
Tell me all the
1, 4, 7, and 10. Find the middle of that. So add them all together and divide them by 4.
Okay. Animal, can you do that for me?
Add all 4 numbers together and divide it by 4.
5, 17, 22.
That's what?
These together and divide by 4.
So it's 5, 12, 22 divided by 4. 5.5.
So altogether it was a 5.
Yeah.
Well,
So it's
round to
a,
six.
so
That's under. So you hear an explosion behind you. It shakes through your body,
That's
but
true.
nothing happens. All the tables behind you are destroyed, however. So like you just. So do you scooch back?
So they got the tables.
They
So
got
I,
the
so I
tables.
basically crushed the tables from the fuzz. It was like, phew.
Yeah, basically. So do you scooch back?
I just scoot back to the door.
Okay, so you scooch back behind the door, and
I'm a barricade myself.
Yeah, you are. Okay, so then they try again. I'm just
Well, we
gonna
gotta
say.
keep in mind, what are you
Yeah.
two doing?
What are we doing? I'm just standing there horrified, like just like
I'm just like,
They're
not
gonna
my
kill
door
us
and
all."
my tables.
not my tables.
I'll pay for them.
Oh.
I'll pay for them.
She gets really mad. So, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna ask him to move so you can defeat all of those people who destroyed your
Take him
tables?
out. No.
Maybe. So.
You want me to move? Are you sure about that? Like I just pull a piece of the wood out, punch a hole through it. Are you sure about that? Like I purposely just grab a big chunk of wood and punch a hole through it. Are you sure about that?
But she's gonna get even more pissed if you do that.
Well, it's a piece of the shattered table. So I just pick it up and. Are you sure about that?
Well, I mean, you could also just like look down at her and like in a deep gravelly voice,
Well,
you
I'm-
just
I'm
say,
sitting
"Are
down."
you sure?"
I'm sitting down.
Well, I mean, yeah, but your head is like in the shadows of the building.
So let me see. Like if I'm sitting down, I'm about 5 foot.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be that much tall because I'd be 2
You
feet
would
taller
only be 2
than
inches
him.
taller than me.
I'd be 2 feet taller than him.
Yeah. She's like
'Cause
7 foot,
I'm mostly leg.
mostly.
Like almost half my body's just leg, just thick, giant leg.
Yeah. Okay. So do you ask him to move?
Duck. So then
Duck?
you can sit back up and
Persuasion.
protect the others. I can jump over and
Persuasion.
get there.
What's her persuasion?
What's it again? The Constitution. Mediums Constitution.
9.
Okay, so you bend down and cover both me and her.
Well,
She's like
I have
screaming.
to get up to you guys.
Yeah. Well,
and
no,
then-
we're like we're like by your legs. She's like strangling your one leg.
Yeah, I'm just really,
Yeah.
really drunk.
She's strangling your one
Well,
leg.
she's just leaning on my leg as like a headrest. Just.
She's trying to get over her hangover.
Well, and my drinks.
Well, you're terrified.
Yeah.
So scared. Protect me.
So I just grab you each by your shirt and I put you up in the loft.
Yeah, so you put us up near the ceiling. And so she jumps over and she slices to try and attack them.
So they barreled through the door now.
No, she's like in the door entrance. They're outside. They're like shocked. It's like, why this dragon person is
Well, you
just
shouldn't
like,
be attacking them right away because you don't know what they're doing. But it's a since they have their swords out.
Yeah, well, their swords are out. One of them has like a staff, and they're preparing another magic spell. Do you attack right away?
Yes.
Okay, so she slashes right away.
That would be a dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity. That's mine.
I think.
Mirror, where you at?
Hi.
Hi, so 20? 17.
17. So you like
You
slash.
chop off the arm.
Yeah,
You chop off your boy's arm.
You chop off all their arms, so their arms are just like on the ground. They're
Well,
bleeding
they
out.
each have one arm now.
Yeah. So you chop off their main arms that they have their stuff in.
Shoo.
Um,
So now they have their bad arm trying.
Now they
to
have their bad
swing.
arm with
so then they pick up. So would they run away?
Well, they'd be screaming in pain.
Yeah. So they're like screaming in pain.
But this would just enrage them.
Yeah. They're
So
screaming.
they'd probably
in
just
pain.
start.
So
They'd probably call for reinforcements. And
yeah. So like six other hooded
I feel the
figures.
aura get stronger at
Yeah.
the front door.
Yeah. So six other. So you like look behind you and just like, what is going on?
Do I have a weapon at this point? Because
Yeah.
Then
This
I
is-
feel
this
like
is
I
in
would
my
grab
game,
it
in the
out
game.
and start.
Well, yeah, you can. Well, six other people, six other hooded figures hear the four people screaming, so they come over and try to help. Do we
They
roll
take
for them?
those 4 away, and the 6 that came over to help the 4, they brought the 4 to the caravan back to the thing because they're injured, and the 6
Okay.
came back and they're stronger than the previous ones because now they have rage.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're gonna try and I would say barrel through the door again.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
my
no, the
daughter.
door's gone.
Oh, the door's gone.
The door is
There's
gone.
no
Okay, well now I see the
She's
door.
just
So I
there.
turn around and the door's gone. So I whistle for my mount.
Okay.
What was my mount?
I don't know.
I gotta look it up here. I remember. I can't.
It was a caravan.
Well, the caravan is like fellow giants
Yeah.
with their mounts, but I'm calling for mine specifically.
Okay. How large is your mound?
Oh God.
Is it like a dragon?
It's 40 foot long. It's called the Autogaron.
Swipes them out.
Autogaron.
It is a fanged wyvern from Monster Hunter. I'll pull up a picture so you get an idea
Okay. So
of how big it is.
Okay. So do you have to roll for if it hears you?
No, because I have the shepherd druid, so it means I can communicate with animals. So he hears me.
Okay, so he hears you, and he comes running down the city,
Knocks him
and
out.
like,
the tail.
and so like the people look up at the dragon, and
Well, it's not really a dragon.
or the thing,
I'll
the
I'll
wyvern.
pull a picture for the wyvern.
I'm just like describing it as a dragon,
One
or like
paw.
they look up at the wyvern, and they're frozen with fear, but they try shooting at it.
That ain't gonna work. It's heavily armored.
Well, can we at least try?
Yeah, they can try.
Okay.
Let me get a picture here of this bad boy.
Okay. Do we need to move?
Good.
Okay. Dang, that thing's
The
big.
Autogaron.
Yeah, send it to me.
Just
This
knocks
thing.
it out with their tail.
This thing is 45 feet long,
Yeah. So it's like I'm gonna have.
and that's a small one.
Oh boy. I'm gonna say that it's like on all fours.
They get
Like running
as
through the city.
they get as large as 60 to 70 feet. But this
Yeah.
is like a young one, so he's like 45 feet.
Yeah.
And this is a picture of him next to a guy who's I'd say probably 5'10".
Yeah. Send it to me.
I'm going to get the other
Okay,
picture.
yeah, and we're gonna have to roll for those 6 people. We're gonna say that,
I say may God have mercy on their souls.
okay. So
Because
you
there's
say that.
little to no chance they can take this thing out because they've never seen it.
Yeah.
Because
it's-
this caravan's not from here.
Yeah, and well, actually, I'm gonna say that those things are from the far south.
Sounds about right.
Yeah,
They're from
And-
like dense
and
caves
those people
and jungles.
are like, kind of like they're kind of like humans. They're human-like from the north.
So they've never seen these before.
No.
Because like where I'm from, these kind of creatures are like common. Like there's all kinds of monster hunter creatures in my area,
Yeah.
and like our land is mainly giants and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
My
I'm kind
mother's
of from the east,
My mother's calling
and
me.
oh, okay.
You can continue the story.
All right. Can one of you guys roll? We need like 6 rolls.
Going all right.
How do you just
We need rolls. 6 D12 rolls.
Yeah.
Search it up on Google.
thank you, little dice? You got
We
it?
need a D6 of them. Tell me what they roll.
12,
Okay, so 12,
2,
2,
12,
12,
3,
3,
1,
1,
4.
4. Oh my gosh. Okay, now add them all together and divide them. By 24, 26,
27,
29, 20, 30, 34.
34.
Divided by 6.
I'll just do that quick.
Did I miss anything?
Oh
Six.
gosh.
It's about
So-
6.
Yeah, it's about 6. So they.
So what happened to these 6 unfortunate souls?
So these people, automatically attack.
Because this thing, like,
Yeah, and
it
these
has,
are their rules.
Just keep in mind, like, when this thing goes into attack mode, it has a second pair of claws, like you saw, like, even they're even longer. So keep in mind, it's kind of like Wolverine, only it's
Oh, boy.
5. It's like 5 claws.
Oh boy.
So it's got 10 claws on each of its front feet when it's in attack mode.
Okay.
So I'm guessing like they all have failed their rolls.
It got like no. 2 of them got perfect 12s.
Okay. So they were able to roll out of the way, the swing.
Yeah.
One
Well,
person got a 1.
Well, he's just
So, like-
ripped in half then.
4 of the people die.
So like the ones who got, so there's only one like
There's
really
only
bad
t-
one.
So
There.
it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 12.
Yeah.
Well, the 1 through 4, they all get just mangled. From the
Yeah.
swing.
So they're all dead.
They just and,
So 4 are dead.
and the 2 were able to evade out of the way.
Yeah. So they're out of the way and they flee.
Okay.
What do you do with your thing?
Well, I jump out. I get outside. I accidentally knock my head on the top of the door. Because keep in mind, this door is probably what?
Do you?
How tall
It's
is this
8 foot.
door?
It's 8
about
foot, but
8
she's
foot.
7. So it's 8
Yeah.
Okay, so I basically crawl out
foot. Yeah.
and I speak to it in its native tongue, and I mount up. I jump on it.
Can I go after you and try and jump on it?
You're still in the loft.
I'm drunk.
You tumble off the loft and fall to the ground.
So she tumbles off. I ask, can someone help me down, please, or at least catch me?
Aren't there stairs?
No.
How are there no stairs? How do you get up there?
I'm thinking that it's just like the attic that we're in. And we're just on like 2 beams, and I'm just like, it's like, can
Oh, yeah, 'cause I
someone
put you up there,
please
didn't I?
help
Yeah.
me? Can someone please help me?
I just fell off.
So
I
there's a
just can't-
4-8.
Do a
elf.
dexterity check on that. 'cause I'm-
Do a dexterity check. Make sure you actually catch her.
Or no, do a dexterity check on her.
If I die, okay,
she
minus
lands?
4 because
Yeah,
I'm drunk
she-
still.
to see
So
how
she
hangover.
rolls a 12.
So minus 4, 8.
Dexterity's medium, so that would be a D12.
1.
Minus 4. minus 4. Because I still have a hangover and drunk.
You drunk it.
So she finally got drunk, but she ends up.
She lands the same way, just
Yeah.
Just
She
roll.
lands the same way.
unconsciousness.
But instead of running into the bar, she runs into the wall
Again.
again.
And now you're unconscious.
And she's unconscious again.
Why can I not land right?
Because you're drunk and you have a hangover.
Yeah,
Riley
okay.
would've gave me the
So,
drinks.
are you gonna catch me?
You convinced her.
Are you gonna catch me?
Use persuasion.
I'm gonna try to catch you.
Okay, so she's gonna try
Dexterity
and
check.
catch me. Her dexterity is
High.
high, so D20.
4.
Oh gosh. So,
Okay, 2.
so I like jump down. So I
really
like jump
close.
down.
You jump down and you make a hole, like you fall through the floor.
No, I jump down.
my
She
bar.
attempts to catch me, but we bang heads on each other, and then we both reel back.
You land on our head. Oh, God.
Well, I hear a thud and I walk up.
You
walk
like
my
stick your
mouth.
head in the door.
I just lean down like, hey, let's go. Grab your horses, let's go.
We're all unconscious.
Like Emma's unconscious. The 2 of us are like reeling back in pain. It's like, oh my gosh.
I tell my mount to use his tongue and grab you.
Okay,
So
you're-
he needs to make a dexterity check.
Okay. What do you say? It's high.
His dexterity and strength would say it would be very high.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he's a lot bigger than
So
me.
whatever it is, +1.
12, so 13.
Yeah.
So he's going for each of you one at a time. So
Yeah.
I'm
Go
going
for Riley
Going
first.
for Riley first, so I got a 13.
So she's good.
Mm-hmm.
So I got her, so I grabbed her by the leg and just kind of pulled her out to the front porch.
She's good.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get
Her.
Emma.
Strong kid.
6, which would be a 7. So is that
Good.
Out
But I
of
think
a
I'm gonna-
D12.
but
out of
I'm-
a D20?
Out of a
You're gonna hit
D20.
your head on
I'd
the
say.
door.
I
yeah,
hit my head on the door.
She accidentally
I
hits
grabbed
her
her by
head
the
on
hair. I got her by the hair,
Oh, God.
and she knocked her head on the door on the way out.
Well, I mean,
Yep.
she's unconscious.
So she doesn't know.
Yeah, yeah.
And
She's just gonna have a really
your
bad headache.
turn.
Okay.
1. He licks your face. And now you have Ogdegarn slime all over your
I'm
face.
just like completely disgusted.
And you hit the
find-
door too.
Like no, I'm like blinded halfway, and so
Just now you
I
have
get
slime all
like,
over your face?
Yeah, so I finally get a hold of myself. I get up and I walk towards the door. I hit my face straight in the center of the door. I'm just like, ah.
You fall over and then you get
There's no
grabbed
door.
again and go.
There
Yeah,
is
so I
no
fall.
door.
So I like, well, no, there is. I like in the door area
The wall. She
where the
hits a
door
wall.
would be. I hit a wall halfway out the door, halfway into the door.
So now you guys are all on the front porch.
Yeah,
just
so-
kind of meandered it out. So
Yeah,
I
so
get
I-
down and I take my big bucket, my big canteen of water, which is compared to you guys, it'd be like a 5-gallon bucket,
Oh God.
and I just water all over your faces to
Oh
wake you
God.
up.
I get angry.
Well, I gotta make sure it works.
Yeah.
Well.
You guys gotta make
Anger.
Constitution saves.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Mine's high, so you can do mine first. D20.
5. So you
Okay.
just kind of like shake it off. You're like, oh, what the heck?
Like you like splash
So I
water. on it.
splash it on your face, and you're just like, blah, blah, blah.
Like
Yet
I'm just
again,
like,
I have to minus like 2
Is
because
it
I'm
more
drunk still.
slime?
So
Actually, I'm unconscious.
What's your
Constitution.
Constitution?
I'm like still disgusted.
So what's
Her
Medium.
Medium, so D12.
so 5 minus 2, so 3. You just get like pissed off,
She's
and
like,
then
it's like
your
you're
turn.
like you're mad in your sleep.
so yeah, you're asleep and you're like pissed at me in your sleep. And your Constitution would be what's Mirror's?
Mirrors, medium.
Medium.
What time
10. So you wake up.
You're just fine.
209.
We don't
Okay,
do
so
two
she
things.
wakes up.
She
You
wakes
wake
up
up.
fine.
She wakes up. She's just
wake
a
up, you're
normal
okay.
person. Like,
So
you-
I
you
basically
wake up.
tell you, well, y'all got knocked out. Grab some big containers of whiskey. Grab your mounts. Let's go.
Oh God.
We can't
Yeah.
stay here.
Yeah. So I like whistle. Can I whistle for my horse?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can, you gotta make a
I
you gotta
grab
make a
some-
charisma check.
Yeah, I
Charisma
grab
check.
like a cloth, I wipe off my mouth, and I try to whistle for my
What's
horse.
your charisma?
My charisma, I just closed
Because
my
since
freaking
I
book.
actually have an animal like,
Charisma. Oh my gosh, my charisma's low.
so what would you have? A D8,
D6.
D6, 1. So you're just like,
And like, I like just end up getting slime everywhere
Oh God.
by accident. Yeah, so
have
I
you
just
woken
like
up yet?
No.
No.
No, she's.
All right. Well, I just grabbed my rope from my saddle. I just grab you and kind of plot
throw
you.
me on the-
I put you on the side of my saddle and just tie you there.
I just get tied.
I just yell like, please do not
I call
forget
for
my
your
horse.
horse since you know I can talk to animals. I call your horse and
Okay.
Please do not
Have
forget
to
my
follow me.
Are you
horse.
gonna roll for charisma for that or not?
well, I'm
You're out.
I already talked to animals, so
Oh,
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
I don't need to make that save.
Yeah.
Is my
I
horse
have-
just there? I feel like the
Your
horse
horse
would be
is
by
tied
the
up in the
bar.
front since you're the bartender.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're just right
Well,
there.
mine's also in the
Unless
front.
you guys want something else besides a horse.
No.
Well,
Just
yeah.
keep in mind, I have a 45-foot creature here.
Yeah, mine's like a black horse or something.
You have a black Clydesdale. I remember that. You have a Clydesdale horse.
Yeah, it's really
Do you
big.
want anything else besides a
So
horse?
there's just a gigantic horse.
Just keep in mind, you guys have horses, and I have a 45-foot fanged wyvern.
How are we supposed to keep up? Yeah.
Well, you guys are like freaking like a light jog. I'm just walking. I would suggest like one of you guys have something a little bit bigger than a horse.
Well, I mean, mine's pretty large.
I'm pretty sure mine's
And
Mine
yours is like a
Pegasus.
7-foot tall. You have a Pegasus. I remember that. So yours can fly.
I should have a thestral.
What's a
what?
thestral?
A thestral?
It's
It's a Harry Potter thing.
I'm gonna look it up.